Okay, and I believe we're back, and I believe that we're going to talk about the hospital. Take two, stay tuned. Okay, so check us out. We're back. I believe we got everything hammered out here uh, with the stream. I changed some settings around, and well, that's just tech nonsense. You don't want to hear that. We're here to talk about the hospital, and what happened was the city and the owners of the hospital come to an agreement to where there's a transfer of the property and medical equipment, basically worth $25 million, a little bit more, and that'll be transferred to the city for $1. Um, I think, well, the deal was reached. Council approved it late last night, and that's where we're at as far as the goings on with the hospital. My personal opinion is okay. The stream is not working. What are we showing here? Says I'm online. Okay. Anyway, it says we're up and we're online, so that's what we're going to go with. So anyway, the hospital is going to be the city's for $1, with the intent of opening it within the year. Is sort of the abbreviated version. Um, but you have to ask the question, what happens if they don't find anybody to run the hospital? Um, I understand the why as far as the reasoning behind getting the hospital. Uh, Obviously, you want to keep it open. I think the how they're going about it might be uh, tough in the long run if they can't find someone to run the hospital. Um, that building's not just going to go away if we don't find an operator, owner. We learned that under the new healthcare laws that there's uh, certain things that can and can't happen with doctors owning the place. I believe there was a group that wanted to purchase the hospital, but under the current Obamacare laws, they couldn't do it. I don't know the ins and outs of the law, but um, when you look at things like that and the fact that you don't really want the city holding on to this for very long, uh, the potential is there for there to be some large hurdles. And I think proceeding with a lot of caution at this point uh, would probably be beneficial. I understand that we're out of fiscal emergency. I understand that we have a carryover, but that's a hospital, and it's probably better left to the people that run hospitals and not local government. Uh, each has their place, and I'm pretty sure that neither of those should be crossed up. So, with that being said, uh, I think that the the need for an owner is I don't even know how I want to say it. Uh, it should happen swift. I mean, you don't want something like that sitting around and getting pushed aside, and the next thing you know, we're 2 years into it, and there's still nobody in the hospital. Um, if you've driven past the old doctor's hospital uh, anytime in the recent past, it doesn't take long before things go to disarray. So I would hope that something happens with that quickly. But that's where we're at with the hospital. This is a part 6. I'm going to apologize for the stream quality. At any point in any of the live streams from here on out, you can call in with questions, comments, whatnot at 330-809-1924. For sure, I'm going to have another segment here in about 15 minutes on, excuse me, on the weather and some things going on in the street department. There is some things coming in the weather as far as snow. So I'm going to bring everybody up to speed on where we're at on that. But I wanted to cover the hospital first. It is going to be the cities. They got it for $1, and we'll see where that goes. Like I said, this series is more of a timeline on what's happening. That way, in the future, if we need to see how things transpired, or maybe at some point said, how did that happen? Well, this is how it played out. So that's the reasoning behind putting this together. And again, at any point in any of my live streams, if you have questions when I'm live, that phone's hooked up, and we can do our thing here online, and we can hammer out questions, solutions, gripes, you name it. We can do it right here. So until next time, stay sharp. Well, the next time's going to be in about 15 minutes. Until next time, stay sharp, keep a tight shot group, and rock on.